Hi everybody, welcome back to story time. And since it's Easter season, I'm trying to stick with a rabbit theme, and I thought that I would pull out a very old book, and it's called Uncle Remus. I'm so sorry, Brer Rabbit Stories. And I bought this book a long time ago, over 20 years ago. I take it back. Oh, I'm going to age myself, but let's see, over 40 years ago, I think. Let's see, I was not quite 20, or I was right at 20. I was 19, actually, I think. Anyway, I was 19, and we went to England and to Scotland. And we spent the last 3 days in London, and while we were in London, we found a bookstore. I'll never forget it because we came out of the bookstore and there were hot air balloons around us, around the area. So it was really nice. It was very pretty. But anyway, and so I was looking for a book that I could bring back to share with my educational friends and for something that I could eventually use in a classroom. When I came across this little treasure, and Uncle Remus stories are based in the South, and as you all know, I'm sure by now that you can tell, if you didn't know already, that yes, I am from the South. I was born and raised in Alabama, and so I was just surprised, totally surprised, when there in London I found Uncle Remus's Brer Rabbit Stories. And so, unfortunately, the glue has come out of the pages, but it is still a treasure. And so I thought it would be a nice treat that I would read you the first story tonight. And it's called Brer Fox Goes A-Hunting. And as I like to say, in between the yawns, gather your children and gather your blankets and your bears too. I messed that up, didn't I? Those of you who have been here long know I just messed that up, and I am so sorry. So let's start this over. Gather your children and gather your blankets and your bears too, and let's all settle down because I have a story to read to you. Brer Fox Goes A-Hunting. And I am not going to read it the way that it's written for many, many reasons, at least the first paragraph. But these stories were told by a man who was lovingly known as Uncle Remus, who told the tales of Rabbit and the fox and the other animals to a little boy. When Brer Fox hears how Brer Rabbit fools all the other animals in the neighborhood, says Uncle Remus one evening, he reckoned he did, that he better not be so bold, and he sort of let Brer Rabbit alone. By and by, they began to get kind of friendly with one another, like they used to be, and it got so that Brer Fox would call on Brer Rabbit, and they would sit up and smoke their pipes. They would, as if no harsh feelings had ever been arrested between them. Sorry. At last, one day, Brer Fox comes along, all rigged out, and asks Brer Rabbit to go a-hunting with him. But Brer Rabbit, he feels lazy, and he tells Brer Fox that he's got some other fish to fry. Brer Fox feels mighty sorry, but off he goes by himself. He was gone all day, and he had a monstrous stroke of luck, and he bagged a lot of game. By and by, towards evening, Brer Rabbit sort of stretched himself and allowed it's almost time for Brer Fox to be getting home. Then Brer Rabbit, he went and climbed up a tree stump to see if he could hear Brer Fox coming. He ain't been there long till sure enough, here comes Brer Fox through the woods, singing and whistling. Brer Rabbit, he had leaped down off the stump and laid down in the road as if he was dead. Brer Fox come along and see Brer Rabbit lying there. He turned him over, and he did, and examined him, and he said, says he, "This here rabbit's dead. He looks like he's been dead a long time. He's dead, but he's mighty fat. He's the fattest rabbit I ever see. But he's been dead too long. I'm afeard to take him home," says he. Brer Rabbit ain't said nothing. Brer Fox, he licked his chops, but he went on and left Brer Rabbit lying in the road. Directly, the fox was out of sight. Brer Rabbit jumped up and run round through the woods and get in front of Brer Fox again. Brer Fox, he come up, and there lay Brer Rabbit, apparently cold and stiff. Brer Fox, he looked at Brer Rabbit. He sort of think and he studied. After a while, he slung his game bag off his back and said to himself, says he, "This here rabbit is just going to waste. I'll leave my game here, and I'll go back and get that other rabbit. And with all the game I've caught, I'll make folks believe that I'm a mighty hunter," he said. And with that, he dropped his game and looped back up the road after the other dead rabbit. And when he got out of his sight, old Brer Rabbit, he snatched up the Brer Fox's game and made off for home. Next time he see Brer Fox, he hollered out, "What did you catch the other day, Brer Fox?" says he. Then Brer Fox hollered back, "I catch a handful of hard cents, Brer Rabbit," says he. Then old Brer Rabbit, he laughed, he did, and up and respond, "If I known you was after any of that, Brer Fox, I'd lend you some of mine," says he. And that is the end of the story. And I hope you will come back tomorrow night when we read another Brer Rabbit story from Uncle Remus's Brer Rabbit Stories. And y'all come back. And I know you will, because you enjoy these stories as much as I enjoy reading them to you. So good night, everybody. Thank you for coming. See you soon.